Hi everybody, welcome to another episode of Barbie Dolls of the Week. This week, as you can see, I have a box that I just got in the mail today, and I thought it would be fun to do my first ever in 128 or so videos box opening or emptying on camera. So let's do that. I got this just today, like I said, in the mail from one of our fellow doll collectors, Justin. So thank you, Justin, for the deals you gave me and also the quick shipping. So let's see what we've got today. It's 3 dolls and 4 fashions. So let's take a look. You know what? Let's start with one of the fashions, and that is this one. It's called Barbie Spectacular Fashions Mix and Match. And this is from 1984, actually. And it's still in the box, as you can see. This is one where you can do various different looks. And you can see them down here at the bottom and on the sides. And, of course, the fashion itself. So, yeah, I've always wanted this one. I've never had it. And by the way, here are some other ones on the back in this series of the Spectacular Fashions Mix and Match 6 pieces, it says. These on the back, not really loving this one at the top. I do like this one in the middle. And this one, so-so. I like this, but not most of these others. So, you know, I'm very particular about fashions, I have to say. But yeah, this one in general, I like everything pictured. All these pictures look good to me. Some better than others, obviously, but I just think it's cool. And you know that you can't seemingly find this kind of stuff in the stores today. I mean, it's just not the same kind of quality, the same kind of variety in one set. I don't like most of the fashions today. I mean, I showed you guys this one last time, and I forgot to mention, or maybe I did sort of mention it, but they don't continue the pattern or the fabric on the back. So you've got this on the front, this on the back, just plain, and it's really strange to me and cheap. But I do like that fashion. It's like half a fashion. Okay, so there's that one. Let's see what else is in here. Yes, this one I was really looking forward to. This is City Style Fashion Barbie. Now the actual price tag is crossed out, so I can't quite tell what it was originally sold for. This one, by the way, the first one, has a price tag of $5.96, which sounds about right for back then for this. Such a good deal. But this one, I can't tell, but probably something like that. This one is from 1987, and it's, as I said, the City Style series. It says, Out on the Town Looks for Barbie and Ken. So here is the one that we're talking about in this package, and here are some of the others, including this one. I like this Ken look. It's kind of interesting, and of course it's always faux fur, so that's good because I don't like real fur. I love this look. It kind of looks sort of like Mary Poppins meets Designing Women or something. I like it. So those are my favorites in these 3 here. These, not as much, but, So I will probably take most of these out of the box and actually try them on some dolls. That's why I got them. I didn't get these to keep them in the box. So yeah, that's a really nice one. Very elegant. This just reminds me of Dynasty. Alexis would possibly wear this. Crystal could possibly wear it, but not with the black fur boa, or whatever that is. I don't think she'd wear black. But the rest of it, yes. So they'd have to have a different color. I don't think she wore fur all that much. That was more of an Alexis thing. So, okay, so there's that. Now let's check out one of the dolls. Aha! Fashion Jeans Ken. Now I have, and look, we talked about this a couple weeks ago. I don't know what it is with these collars. This side is always wanting to stick up. Does anybody have one of these where that collar is not sticking up and without you fixing it? That is so weird to me. I don't know why it does that. But yeah, I have one up there that I showed you guys. That's the one out of the box. I'll be keeping this one in the box. I love this set, and the Barbie especially, but I have her in the box. Yeah, I have one of her in the box. So I wanted the Ken to go with her as far as my in the box set. This is always one of my favorite things about these old boxes is the detail they showed. You know, do you think a 5-year-old kid really cared about this? No, but those of us who are older collectors, absolutely. And you know, this isn't certainly one of the best boxes I've ever seen. I'm not saying that, but I just like that they put that extra little something in it. And you know, they show the dolls in a photograph and like this. I always love this pair actually of dolls. But yeah, that one little collar sticking up is just weird, and I don't know why it does that. Okay, let's see. How about another fashion? Oh yeah, the dinner date one. I saw this one and I really wanted it because if you guys remember some videos back, I showed you this doll, or excuse me, this outfit on a doll. In fact, it is where, oh, you can't see it right now because the door is in the way, but it's on my my one Dolls of the World that I redressed from the Russian Barbie. But yeah, I really like this, and I saw some of these others, and Justin and I were talking about what he had for sale, and I asked him to look for some dinner date fashions, and he had this, and I think he had this one too, but that, you know, you have to limit yourself. Believe me, there was plenty I could have gotten, but you can only buy so much. You can only spend so much money at one time, and that's your free money that you want to spend, so I had to limit it. So Justin, that's partially why, if you're watching this, and I hope you are. So yeah, this one is the one I got. I thought that was just a really fun outfit, and I love that hat. You know, I'm not a fan of big bows, but you know, in this case, I think it does add to the outfit somewhat. I really would like this outfit, but preferably not in white. I don't know if it comes in another color, probably not. So anyway, I'm not too fond of this one or this one. So I like the top on this one, but not that bottom. That looks ridiculous, I think. So yeah, I'm anxious to try this on another doll as well. See that one, but this is what it looks like right here and right here. Okay. Okay, let's see. Oh, here's a doll I want to show you. This is Perfume Pretty Whitney. Now, I have never had one of these in the box. I have one up there out of the box that I have redressed because I didn't have this outfit anyway. She was, you know, a loose one that came undressed. I don't remember if she had anything on, but anyway, this is her in the box. She's such a beautiful doll. I truly think this is one of the most beautiful dolls around. And you know, like I said, it was in my top 10 for my 100th video. And if you haven't watched that, please do. My top 10 Barbies of all time are on my video number 100 of the Barbie Dolls of the Week series. So this one has been opened and taken out, but it looks like she just was taken out and put back in, which actually I'm going to do so you can get a better view. There's a couple little loose things here, so be careful about that. Okay, so here she is with the box gone from being in the way. Yeah, she doesn't quite have the new Barbie smell, but that's okay. They don't always after this long. And Justin had made it clear to me that, you know, she does unfortunately have the spotted leg syndrome, and they're a little tiny bit sticky as well. So, you know, that's unfortunate, but I don't rule a doll out because of that. It's, for one thing, I'm probably going to put her in, you know, if I take her out of this, which I may or may not. I probably won't since I have one out. I would put her in something else that helped cover up those legs, and that would help. Speaking of the sticky legs, I think I mentioned this, but just in case I didn't, I find that alcohol pads help take away some of that stickiness and don't seem to hurt the doll in any way. And I have plenty of alcohol pads, so for that reason, I use them occasionally on these dolls. But yeah, I think Perfume Pretty Whitney is such a pretty doll. I actually think she's slightly more attractive or pretty than Jewel Secrets Whitney. However, not to say Jewel Secrets Whitney is not pretty, because she's in that top 10 too. So anyway, here she is. Now let's take another look at her box on the back. I don't think I showed that yet. I have this one, the Ken. Actually, I have two of him. One of these days I'm going to sell one. But I have two of them. They're both in the box. Or I'll sell one, excuse me, keep one in the box and take one out. That would be another option. I do not have the Barbie, so I don't know if I'm going to get her. But I have the black or African American version of this doll out of the box. I mean, in the box. So, oh, I got to tell you guys, I almost forgot. So, you know, I've been wanting to do a count for quite a while of my boxed dolls, and I have recently done a count, and that doesn't count these three that you're seeing today, and it was what I would call a rough count. I mean, I don't know how accurate it was, but I counted 502 dolls in boxes that I have. Of course, you guys only see, you know, the ones in this room, but I've got 3 other locations where box dolls are. So that's what I counted. And I did it through a video count. I videotaped myself going through them, and then I watched it and listened to it and wrote them down. So, yeah, this would make 505, adding these 3. So, yeah, I can't just buy dolls left and right because I've got quite a few in there. So the whole issue is about space and where to put them. Now, I know I hear some people say that they're getting rid of some of the box dolls, or they're only keeping certain ones and deboxing and selling box. I'm not going to do that because I like having some of both. But, you know, I understand you've got to do what's right for you. The last box doll today, that would be number 505, I guess, is the Great Shape Barbie African American, or what I like to call Great Shape Christy. I've never had this doll, and I've always wanted this doll. So that's 2 out of these 3 that are brand new to me as far as owning these dolls. I don't even have this doll out of the box, and never have. So I am very excited to have this one, and I am probably going to take her out of the box since I don't have one out of the box. I can always get another one in the box, but yeah, this one I'd probably take out. So here's the back of her box. It shows her doing a lot of exercises, which is good. And see, if you have dolls that can't bend their legs, that's really makes it difficult to exercise. Here's the side view. She has a lot of big hair, not quite as wild as some of the late 80s ones, but and this, by the way, is from box date 83, which is what I was thinking. So yeah, she is here to stay. Okay. And the last thing today, I think this is the last one, is this fashion right here, which is part of the Beverly Hills Barbie fashions. And again, this sort of reminds me of Dynasty, especially Alexis Carrington or Colby, depending on when it was. And here are some of the others. So, of course, this is this one. Now, there are several of these. I don't really like most of these. This one I think is okay. This one here. And I think this one is okay. But the others I don't really like. And I just think they're a bit too much of something. I'm not sure what. I don't like them. And they're from 1987, the box date. But again, here's this one. It's a dress that you see here. Yellow and black. I just thought it's really different and it's very vibrant. I love this graphic down here, by the way. You've got Barbie and this dog, which I think is called Beauty, and this, I think that's a Cadillac. So yeah, this is a great fashion. So I can't wait to see these 3 fashions on, or 4, on actual dolls. When they're this nice of a fashion, I don't really want to keep them boxed up. I want to put it on a doll. So, with that, I hope you also have a good time with your dolls and fashions. And thank you all for watching. Please feel free to share this video and also subscribe if you haven't. And I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.